Hello there, welcome to another exhilarating video of Wisdom Zone. This is Shubro, and as you have guessed it from the thumbnail, today we are going to discuss an imperative topic which is quite essential for spoken English. So if you haven't subscribed to Wisdom Zone, please do subscribe to Wisdom Zone and watch this video till the end so that you can develop your fluency and spoken English. So today we are going to discuss 5 useful English idioms. So before we move forward, let us discuss at first what is an idiom. Okay. So first we must know what is an idiom. So idiom is nothing but just a group of words used in a particular fixed order. Okay, which has a particular meaning that is totally different from the meanings of each individual word on its own, right? So when you are using a group of words in a fixed order, okay, to convey a meaning, and if you see the individual meanings of the word on its own are totally different, so that is called an idiom. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to go ahead and discuss 5 useful idioms, especially it is imperative for spoken English. We will see how to use them. So let's see, as you see on your screen, the first one is to take a rain check, right? So as you see, the first idiom for today is take a rain check, which is a very interesting one, and it can be used in spoken English, informal communication. So it means, as you see on your screen, again, take a rain check, right? In English, it means to politely decline an offer. Okay, when you are politely turning down an offer and asking the person that you are not going to take it up or not do it and do it later on, right? So that is called to take a rain check. That means to politely decline an offer that one may take up later on, right? As you see, so you can asking the person politely that you're not going to take it up now, maybe you will take it up later on, right? So as you see on the screen, an example is given. My friends offered me a glass of wine, but I decided to take a rain check. That means you decided to go for that later on, and at that point of time you declined it politely. Okay, so it's a very useful one. And the second one which we have is as fit as a fiddle. So it can be also used as a simile, but we can normally also use as a particular idiom, as it is given here, fit as a fiddle or as fit as a fiddle. That means to be fit and very healthy, in a healthy condition. So you can say that my grandfather is 80 years old, still he is as fit as a fiddle. Okay, that means he is quite fit. We are in a good healthy condition, right? So in order to describe that, we use this idiom fit as a fiddle or as fit as a fiddle. Also, we can say. Alright, as I mentioned, it is also a simile, right? So up next we will see the third important idiom which we have for today, that is cock and bull story. Okay, which is also a very interesting one, and we can use that smartly. Okay, sometimes it is used in informal communication, but if you know the meaning, you can use it in some kind of situation where you want to just talk about something which you find is unbelievable. As you see on the screen, meaning is something totally unbelievable and can't be true. Okay, that is called cock and bull story, right? So as you see, something which is unbelievable and which can't be true, in that context we use this idiom cock and bull story. As you see on the screen, a particular example is given. No one believed his cock and bull story. That means story which was absurd, okay, which was impossible to believe or unbelievable, right? So up next we will see the next one, that is beat around the bush. So beat around the bush is also a very important one. It is used in formal communication also. That means to avoid coming to the point, okay? That is to beat around the bush and talk about irrelevant things, right? So as you see, it's mentioned over here, don't beat around the bush, said the angry manager. That means the person was trying to avoid the main point. So up next we'll see another very humorous and interesting one. That is when pigs fly. That means something that is never going to happen. Okay, that means in English we say that something which is unbelievable or never going to happen. Okay, once in a blue moon. Okay, in that way you can also use this idiom. When pigs fly, that means something that is never going to take place, never going to happen, right? So as you see the example, he borrowed 15,000 from me. It seems he will repay when pigs fly. That means obviously pigs will never fly, so that means he is not going to return. Something which is never going to happen. So I hope you found this video interesting.